Paul, if you don't mind. Then also I sent our YouTube page. If you've not joined our YouTube, just like it so that you can get information and just enjoy the experience with us, folks. Paul, okay, excellent. Paul is just an amazing, crazy advocate, right? Listen, Paul's story is crazy, right? He has 2 offers after finishing 2 weeks ago, right? Now, not everybody will be like this. So full disclosure, don't say, oh boy, I'm getting too over. We don't play that game here. You put the work, you put the discipline, hold us accountable, we do the same thing, and good things always show up. Paul, let me hand it over to you. Then while Paul is doing that, Larry and Abia on the call, please be ready to speak. And every one of these folks, they finished the program 3 weeks ago, right? But they are hard workers, they put the time, they put the work, and I'm proud of their success. Paul, over to you, please.
All right, thank you very much. So hi everyone, my name is Paul Johnson. I I don't have a background in IT coming into this, so I was in a position where just like most people, I was trying to find a way to break through into the IT and cybersecurity space. So this was, and funny enough, I actually knew about this opportunity like a while back, but I was kind of delaying and taking the time, overthinking it. But you guys, a lot of you that are deciding to start this course, the hardest part is just getting started. Once you actually get started, you realize that even though the work may look scary from the outside, once you actually get into it, you do the work, you attend the sessions and do the different sessions, breakout sessions, that added with some studying that you do on your own time, you realize that you're fully capable of doing that. There's a lot of people in cybersecurity, in different IT risk management spaces today that are just like you. In fact, they're not even as qualified as you. They're not necessarily as detail oriented as you, but they're doing it because they took the chance on themselves and gave themselves a chance. So I was lucky enough to give myself the opportunity to take this program. I completed the program, like you said, a couple of weeks ago. And from the last week of the program, once I knew enough to start applying for jobs, that's all I did. Every day I built my resume, 2 different resumes to kind of align with what types of roles I want to apply for. Whether it's a general GRC analyst or applying for a third-party risk analyst, I made sure that I tailored my resume to that specific role. And every week, I'm consistently applying to different jobs. I had a ton of jobs that either did not respond to me or some that responded to me and told me that they decided to go in a different direction with somebody else, but that's fine. It's a numbers game at the end of the day. You have to apply to a lot of people and then filter from that. Eventually, I was able to hear back from a few employers. I was able to have a couple of interviews, and this past week, I got 2 job offers. I decided to choose the one that had the better compensation packet for me, and I will be, I know some of you are looking for more remote roles. Those are available as well. Personally, since I am someone that I don't have a family, it's just me, I live alone. So like, it's easy for me to relocate. So this job offers a really good compensation packet. And then I accepted the role as a third-party risk analyst, moving to Oklahoma City to begin April 24th. The biggest things that I would advise people is to make sure that you put in some work on your resume. Your resume tells your story before you even do, right? So make sure that you take the time to actually ensure that your resume, even if you're not in the room, your resume will speak for you. That's one. Secondly, do the work. There's nothing good that comes easy. You have to actually put in overtime, at least devote an hour a day of just whatever your favorite way of studying, whether it's reading or watching a podcast, listening to podcasts or watching YouTube videos, devote that time, put in the work, do the labs, save the documents that you think will help you. And then the last one for me is, a lot of people struggle with the job application and interview process. When you get to that part of it, make sure that you have full confidence in yourself. Like a lot of us, like, we really doubt ourselves, we underestimate ourselves. There's no time for that. You have to believe in yourself that you're fully capable of doing it. When you go into interviews, you have to go with the utmost confidence. And remember that the people that are interviewing you, they're not some superhuman people. They're just people just like you. You're just as capable of doing the things that they're doing. So just relate to them in a human way, build that human connection. Don't underestimate the human element when you sit down to talk to people for an interview. But you have a lot of potential, and this course can unlock a lot of that potential for you that will guide you in the right direction. And so I wish you guys all the best. but that has been my story. I hope even if one person is encouraged by that and is able to put in the work and better their life, I will be very happy. But the next month or so of this course is very significant, and it can be very life-changing. So I encourage you to put in the time and the work.
Thank you so much, Paul. Can we give it up for Paul? Let's give some icon of love. Let's just appreciate him. That's amazing. You know, one thing I always throw out there, we don't play games here. We're not magicians. You put in the work. Honestly, great things always happen. I know for a fact. We're not of the illusion that we do something tomorrow, it just works. Put the work, have faith, believe in yourself, renew your mind, make your mind right. Great things always happen. Put the work. I mean, we don't play games here, man. We are full leaders here. We are very focused. We don't just play games. Just put the work, be disciplined, be dedicated, show excellence in everything you do, and it will be noticed. All right, let's take one more person. Abby, please, over to you. Paul, thank you, brother. You're awesome, man. So proud of you, man. Abby, over to you, sir.
This is Abiodun speaking. I attended Atkins class for the GRC program. A little bit about my background. I come from an accounting and finance background. I did that for over like 12 years now. So I've always been interested in the IT side. I've done a little bit of everything, accounting, financial accounting, financial auditing. And I just decided during the pandemic that, you know what, let me try something. So I signed up for the class. I dedicated the time and the energy to the class, and my own approach was a little bit different. I took my time, created my own resume. I applied for selected positions that, for me, I wanted a remote position just to align with my current lifestyle. Um, and I was able to secure employment in that. The only word of advice I would give folks is, even if you don't have an IT background, put in the time. I can structure this class in a way where if you want to learn some terminologies in IT, he has a on his website. He has that for you. That way you can familiarize yourself with basic terminology. Dedicate the time, put in the effort. That is what is needed. Whatever groups that you are assigned to, do the labs, interact with your group mates because they will come in handy if they have to reference you, or if you have to talk to somebody who has already had like interviews. You can ask them more questions, Q&As, and things of that nature. But you need to put in the time. If you are not going to dedicate the time and effort, you are not going to see results. So please put in the time, ask a bunch of questions, but put in the time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother. Let's get up for Abby. Thank you, brother. I mean, listen, man. We are hard workers here. We don't play games. If you don't put the work, I'll be straight and honest with you, then good things hardly show up if you don't put the time. We're not magician here. We don't play games at all, really. We are here to build leaders, and we're going to push you hard. I'm here to protect your dream, your God-given dream. Mine is to be a little footnote in your story of success, right? That's all. I'm just honored and proud to be part of your story. Go and shine. You have the capacity. You have what it takes. Don't underestimate yourself. One of my favorite words, like, let's type this together, everybody. Say we don't shrink for anyone. Let's type real quick. We don't shrink.